Hi, my name's Amara. Welcome to Tarot by Amara. A lot of you guys are possibly coming from TikTok, which is where I usually post my tarot readings, but I have been wanting to start on YouTube and do pick a card readings because I feel like it's a little bit more personalized, and it gives you more of a wide range as to whatever you are thinking about. And so please take everything with a grain of salt. Not every pick a card reading is going to be for you, so please take what resonates and leaves the rest. So this reading is going to be about a specific person that is on your mind. We are going to look into what they are currently feeling about you, or what they are currently thinking and feeling about you. And this could be about anyone. This could be about a mother, a father. This could be about a romantic interest. It could be literally about anyone. But anyway, that being said, there are 3 piles in front of me. I have pre-shuffled and I did not look at any of the cards for your groups, but you are more than welcome to pick one. But this is pile number 1. This is pile number 2, and then this is pile number 3. So you can pause the video and take a couple deep breaths, think about the person that you want to know about. And yeah, so we're gonna get started. So group number 1, if you picked woman holding a coin, this is going to be your reading. Whenever this card comes out, I always think about someone who is heavily focused on finances. It seems like something that you value could be finances, more than any sort of relationship in your life. It seems like this is what you are currently heavily focused on. It does seem like whatever is sort of coming in for you during this time feels very financial. So this could also be the person that is on your mind. Okay, they could potentially, it could be like a work relationship, it could be someone that you met through work, but I'm already picking up that someone is viewing you as this person who is really financially stable. You could have your stuff together. I don't know if I can curse on YouTube. I'm so new at this, but yeah, it seems like this person is really thinking about you as someone who has their stuff together. You could be someone who's like really organized, but yeah, that's the energy that I'm picking up for you here. So let's see, I'm gonna pick this one. Oh, okay, so we have ancestors here. The fight. You're very determined. It seems like you are a very determined person. And we have denial. Detached with love to clearly see the truth. Interesting. How do I want to do this? Okay. So I am getting a strong sense that whatever is currently going on with you and this other person, it seems like something is sort of protecting you from it. And it could be past loved ones coming through as well, trying to push you towards other things, I feel like. We have this denial card here, detached with love to clearly see the truth. So it seems like whatever situation you were in with this particular person feels very much like you were not able to see things clearly while you were with this person. There could have been a lot of fears with this person as well, in terms of like the relationship as a whole. They could have sort of detached themselves from you. I'm also getting that this person, for some reason, has like, they see you as like this woman holding a coin, right? Okay, so this is how they are currently viewing you, as like this woman holding a coin, someone who has money, right? Like you are very put together. You could be very career oriented, very what's the word? I'm getting like girl boss energy. Like you really put yourself out there to be stable. And I feel like this person is kind of really intimidated by that. And so they're feeling like with this fight card, they have to come in and really show up in a way that matches your energy. Because it feels like in the past, maybe you were the one that was sort of like, I don't know why I'm getting like somebody who like paid for the dates, or it just seems like you were sort of like the man in the relationship, if that makes sense. And also like gender doesn't really matter here, but it does feel like I'm talking to like a feminine energy right now. And it feels like this person, they're showing up as like this tiger like attached to your hip, but they don't have the same strengths as you do. So I think that how they're currently thinking and feeling about you is this woman holding a coin, where it's like you're strong, you're feisty, you're a go-getter. I'm also getting a bit like Gilmore Girls, Lorelai Gilmore energy, where, you know, she really did what she had to do to raise her kid by herself. And so, yeah, that's the energy that I'm picking up with you. It seems almost like you were this person's like caregiver almost. And I think that at some point you were kind of fed up with that. Like you were tired of being like this masculine energy all the time, right? So currently for you, I'm picking up on this feeling of finally detaching from this situation, detaching from this person, and seeing them for who they really are. And maybe like when the two of you were together, it felt like it almost felt like you were, I don't know, like their mother. I know that sounds so like, I don't know why I'm getting like J-Lo, that song that she has, I'm not your mom or whatever. I don't know what it's called, but I don't know why I just got J-Lo. But it's like you have that personality where it's like, I'm not your mom, like, you know. So that's the energy that I'm getting for you. But this person is, I feel like what their current energy right now for you is this fight energy, where it feels like they are coming in to align with you. Okay, they want to be a king holding a coin, they want to be the man holding the coin. And while you've been sort of separated with this person, because I'm assuming there's like no contact, because you're here obviously clicking on a video wondering, you know, what they're thinking and feeling about you, and they just want to try to match your energy is what I'm getting. Like they want to be at like the same height as you, like they want to be like the man, right? But we'll pull some tarot and see like what is really going on here, and like what they're really currently thinking and feeling about you. This is just like a general part. Go ahead here and see what your person is currently thinking and feeling about you. So we have the Seven of Wands in reverse. Okay, I'm gonna have to like readjust here for a second. Seven of Wands in reverse. Okay. So they're definitely trying to overcome some sort of like sadness that has happened between the two of you. It seems like they're sort of coming out of this period of that insecurity. And with this Four of Swords, it also feels like they are not quite ready to take action yet. Like, it seems like they are still in this feeling of being unable to match your strength. Because they tend to give up a lot, I feel like, with the Seven of Wands. It's like, if something doesn't go their way, they tend to just like move on. Like, it's like, okay, if it's not working, whatever, let me just like not put in any kind of effort here. And with the Four of Swords, they're definitely in this period of thinking, right? They're definitely in this feeling of trying to figure things out for themselves. Yeah. Five of Coins. Okay, so this person could have, and we have the World at the bottom of the deck. So it does seem like this person is, there's definitely like, they feel like there's some sort of unfinished business with the two of you. It feels like they still have some things that they want to clear up here with this World card and the Nine of Cups. Like, they feel like you are someone who is really important to them, and it's important that they express to you how they feel, and it's something that they are definitely thinking about. But we have the Five of Coins here, and we also have the Four of Cups. So they may act really like how do I put it, like disinterested here at times. But I also feel like they are viewing you, like how they feel about you right now is like a missed opportunity. They could have had a lot of like financial issues here. Like, they could have had financial trouble. And that was sort of making them feel insecure compared to your relationship. Like, it feels like they were almost bitter because it feels like they feel like they need to be this King of Wands. Like, and it could be a situation of like timing, right? Like, maybe it seems like they are someone who is really ambitious. Like, who they are at their true core is someone who is really out there. Like, they're super outgoing. Maybe they're like an extrovert. They like to go out, have drinks and go to parties. And this is someone who's like a businessman. Like, they have all these ideas, but they never go anywhere. And to you might find that really off-putting, I feel like. And it's almost like, when are you gonna get your stuff together? Like, I'm no longer waiting for you to do that. Like, I'm ready to move on and see other things and explore other options, I feel like, for you. But I do feel like this person is sitting and thinking about the fact that you were their missed opportunity here. And there is some sort of like unfinished business with you. But the advice for you I'm getting here is to tell you that whatever you are seeing right now, whatever feelings that you are having regarding this person are totally valid, and you have your ancestors sort of backing you up in this, and that detaching from this situation is going to help you understand the situation more. You're going to be able to see the truth of this person, the situation, how you really feel. That's going to be your clarity, like completely detaching from this. And again, staying focused on other things that you value in your life. It doesn't have to be work. It can be other things that you value, hobbies, literally could be anything other than thinking about this person. So I hope that this reading for you, Palawan, was helpful in bringing you clarity regarding this person. And if you want to book a personal reading, you totally can. The link is in my bio. Hi, Pile 2. If you chose hostilities, then welcome to your reading. So right off the bat with your pile, I'm feeling a couple different things, okay? I'm feeling like you are currently in a situation where you are like not on good terms with this person. It feels like you are not on good terms. There could have been some words that were said that were really explosive. There could have been a fight. It feels very much like like you two are sort of at odds with each other. Because swords, I feel like whenever swords come up, I think about communication and I think about words. So it feels like the two of you are sort of at each other's throat right now, or you were. There could have been a lot of arguments that ended your connection, but it feels like there was some drama is what I'm getting. So let's see here. Ancestral karma, interesting. So you could be coming from pile 1 as well. I'm getting a different energy from you guys, but they also had something similar with ancestors. We have warning, don't miss the red flags here. And then we have fate, interesting. So I'm getting heavy like divine intervention happening with you guys here. Okay, like something pushed the two of you guys apart right now. So this reading is, how is your person currently thinking and feeling about you? And it could seem like they are still heavy in this hostilities energy, where it feels like they're not ready to sort of put their sword down. It feels very much like they are looking for red flags here. Like they're looking for reasons to, oh wait, how am I going to say this? They're looking for reasons as to why things didn't work out. I feel like whatever happened between the two of you was needed. It almost feels like something needed to be said. Something needed to sort of come out here. And now that it's happened, it seems like one or both of you is heavy thinking on all the red flags of the relationship. I feel like you or this person could have a lot of negative patterns. And it seems like, because with this ancestral karma, it talks about how a lot of the patterns that we sort of inherit come from our parents. And so I'm getting like imagery of like, you know, maybe this person sort of grew up in a home where there was arguing, and you didn't. Or it could be the other way around, like vice versa. And all this is sort of playing out in your relationship with this person. And I feel like whatever is coming through for you right now with this person, and they're also recognizing this, I feel like, is they're seeing the red flags as it's like they're seeing the red flags as inspiration to do better. Like it's almost like they're trying to understand why they said the things that they did. They're trying to understand why you said the things that you did. And it's almost like they're being pushed to look at it in a different light. But it's really hard for them to do so because I feel like they're heavy in this hostilities energy. So this could be like something that just happened. Okay, like for some of you it could happen like a couple months ago, could happen like years ago, however you resonate with this. But I feel like for a large number of you it feels like this is something that had happened recently, and so they're also feeling like you are also in this sort of like guarded do not talk to me energy right now. And there's just, it seems like there's like a heavy emphasis on understanding your past, and you're being guided here to again look at the relationship as a whole and sort of understand why this fate divine intervention energy is here. Like, why did this not work out in the first place? Is it something to do with my past? Is it something to do with, maybe for some of you I'm getting like depression happens in your family a lot. There could be anxiety disorders. There could be just, maybe some of you guys have like divorced parents, it feels like, and all of this is sort of happening in your relationships all of a sudden. Like it's being presented in your relationships and you're like, how, like, why is this happening to me right now? And that's the energy that I'm sort of feeling from you guys. I'm also like, it almost seems like I have to like talk fast too. Like it feels like I have to rush and tell you this. So this is why it feels very like sudden to me. Like whatever happened between the two of you feels very sudden. And if you look at his face, right, it seems like he's just still, it's like they almost want to get the last word in still. I'm so curious to know what you guys are fighting about. But it seems like whatever it is, the situation here seems very like there's a lot of triggers with the two of you. And again, there's like this heavy ancestral karma energy coming through where it's like, it's almost like you have to catch yourself. Like, oh my God, like I sound like my mom. Like, why did I just say that? You know? So this person's current energy towards you and how they're currently feeling about you right now is still in this sort of hostile energy. And it's almost like they're like preparing that you're going to come in and start another argument with them or something. So let's see here. What are they currently thinking and feeling about you? Aw. We have the Queen of Cups. So they do find you to be like a safe space for them. It almost seems like, because the Queen of Cups is someone who is very loving. She's very emotionally stable. And for some reason, I'm picking up on they don't know what to do with that energy. So it seems like it almost seems like you say something and they're on the defense all the time. But it's like your intentions are good. And so for some reason, they think you're going to show up like angry towards them, but you're showing up as the Queen of Cups. You're showing up as someone who understands, who has empathy, who is kind. And for some reason, they're unable to sort of grasp that energy. That could have been something that they never even experienced. Okay, they could have like a mother wound or something. It seems like this person, either you or this person seems to have like a dark past or a dark childhood here. And it's almost like I feel like you're being pushed to see things more clearly here, like look at the red flags regarding this person, um because it seems like they might not be actually ready for love here. They might actually not be ready to understand commitment right now, is what it feels like. Let's see what else comes out here. What are they currently thinking and feeling about you? Yeah, they're very confused. With the Seven of Cups and the Fool in reverse, they might feel like this relationship somehow is a risk. Or you might feel like that as well. Like, it feels like there are risks involved. There could be too many, like, too many flags here. That's what it feels like. It feels like there's so many red flags here for you and this person. Or just like this person in general, there seems to be like heavy red flags. And you know that it's a risk. Continuing this connection with this person seems a little bit more of a risk. It almost seems like you can't really take it anymore. And because they don't, I feel like their energy is still so strongly like defensive and like angry. It's almost like you don't know really know what to do with that. Even though she seems so comfortable, you are very comfortable in yourself. You know who you are. I feel like you've gone through this ancestral karma as well. Like, you've sort of went into your past and like delved deep into it, and so you feel sort of complete. And it's almost like this connection is there's like too many triggers here, too many red flags. But they do view you as like, for some reason, like a safe space, and maybe you do create a safe space for them. Maybe that's something that you want them to know, is that they are safe with you, that you're not gonna like want to pick a fight. But I think because you recognize the red flags here, you don't it's almost like you don't want to make things worse. The Hermit. Okay. And at the bottom, we have the Empress. Wow. Okay, so they really think highly of you. Okay. I feel like pile 1 might resonate with you as well if you want to go watch that. But it seems like they do put you in a really high regard here. You are in this energy of pure femininity. You are someone who's very soft, very gentle, very kind. You could be really great with children. And this person really recognizes that. So they view you as the Empress, and they view you as the Queen of Cups. They do at some point have viewed you as someone with this Ace of Coins to be able to grow something with here. They do want to offer you this feeling of security, but it seems like emotionally they're not quite there yet. And with the Hermit card, they could be wanting to explore that. Okay, they could be someone who is currently going through a really significant transformation or shift in their life, where they're sort of forced to look within themselves. There's a reason why this Fate card is here. There's a detour happening with you and this person. There has to be some sort of, especially with the Fool card in reverse, it seems like there's no inner guidance. Um, and they have some lessons to learn here, but they do view you in a really, really high regard. It seems like they do want some kind of future with you here, but it for you, okay, your energy coming through is like you recognize the red flags there, and you recognize that there are a lot of things here that need to shift in order for this to work, and it feels like this person's emotional maturity is not quite there yet. Until this person puts down the sword and really goes within and tries to understand why they react the way they do, why they respond in such like a, I don't want to say aggressive, I'm not picking up on aggressive, but this feeling of like defensiveness, then this is not going to work. But they do view you as someone who is special. The Queen of Cups and the Empress is beautiful energy to be in, but it seems like for you, the advice here for you is to don't ignore the red flags with this person. Okay, you could love them, sure, right? I'm not saying that, but it seems like they're not at your level of emotional maturity yet. They have some things to work on in terms of that. There's some things that they need to recognize with this ancestral karma here as to why these feelings are coming up. I feel like this person, or maybe you, have had a tough upbringing, and now I'm getting so much like Gilmore Girls references, maybe because I'm watching it right now, but I'm getting like just Mariano, right? Like it seems like he had a very tough childhood, and his behavior has affected the people in his life, the people that he cares about a lot, and you're recognizing it. Okay, yes, you are a safe space for this person, but it seems like the door is closing, and that they need to go within and seek help, seek inner guidance here. You could have something with this Ace of Coins. I feel like there is something that is coming in for you with this Ace of Coins. It could be like a job, it could be some sort of financial help that is coming in for you, I'm also getting. And again, this is a detour for you as well. So they have detours, you have detours, but it looks like something is coming in for you regarding finances, and it's going to be good with this Ace of Coins. It's going to be a secure, stable offer. And yeah, so pile 2, let me know if that resonated. Feel free to book a reading with me, a personal reading, which you can, link in bio. But I'm going to move on to pile number 3. If this did not resonate with you, it's totally okay. Totally okay. Just take what resonates and leave the rest. You can watch pile 1, you can watch pile 2, whatever floats your boat. Hello, pile number 3. If you chose the yin and yang, then this is your reading. So right off the bat with this yin and yang card, I feel like I'm getting this energy of, it's a really positive energy. It feels almost like opposites attract, okay? And it almost feels like the two of you are like complete polar opposites, but somehow you two have come together. You could be seeing 222 a lot, if that resonates with you, if angel numbers resonates with you, but it seems like whatever's happening between the two of you seems like very mirrored energy. So let's see here. We have coming apart. Meeting you was unexpected. You changed their whole world forever. Feeling lost as they lose their identity. Interesting. We have mastery. You have learned the spiritual lesson. And we have facade beliefs. Interesting. So you are dealing with someone who... What is going on in the air today? It all feels like these readings, all 3 of these readings are like corresponding together. It feels very strange. But I feel like with this person that's coming through here, they could have this issue with truly showing up as their authentic self. it feels like when you met this person, they almost tried to fit themselves to your story. That sounds so specific, but it almost seems like if you were interested in something, they would also be interested in it. It almost seems like this person did not have their own, like, their own set of identity. um, it's funny that I said identity again after seeing this, but again, it's like, now that this person is, it seems like this person is, I feel like, still in your life. I feel like for some of you, obviously, like, this is like a no contact situation, but it seems like this person really struggled with coming to terms with who they are. And you taught them to look within themselves. And for some reason, this is the first time that I'm noticing that this person is like the face is here. I don't know why I've always thought that, like, there was, like, no face here, but they're forced to look within themselves right now and, like, really try to self-discover, go on, like, this self-discovering journey, and you taught them that. I'm getting this feeling like you taught them to find themselves. For some reason, it seems like, it almost seems like they had no idea who they were when they met you, and then all of a sudden, they saw who you were and their energy, and it's like, wow, they're so put together. Like, they're so, I'm getting like you're someone who's, like, really fiery. Like, you, like, when you walk in a room, people know who you are, and to them, it's like, I want that for myself. Like, I want to also be like you, which is why I feel like this yin and yang is so funny. Like, it seems almost comical. For some reason, I'm just getting like you help them in some way. You help this person in some way. And I feel like you could have, like, seen them, like, you saw right through them. I can't speak. But yeah, it seems like you saw who they really were. And whatever you saw was not real. You could be someone who's, like, highly intuitive. Like, you could, you know, see things that other people can't. And I feel like this person was brought into your life for a reason. And it almost seems like you've shown them something. You could have had, like, it almost feels like when you met this person, this polar opposites thing was not a thing. It almost seems like, oh, they were the yin to your yang. It seemed like they fit a missing puzzle piece in your life. So it was almost like a perfect match, right? But then over time, it seemed like that was not the case. It seemed like this person still had parts of themselves that you were like, huh? Like, what? Like, why are they like that? Because it was all just a facade. I don't know why I'm getting now, like, you were, like, this person's, like, support system. It almost seems like you supported them in how do I say it? It's like you supported them in this feeling of being open and honest and vulnerable, because I feel like that was really hard for this person. And so that is something that I feel like they're currently trying to grasp here, is this feeling of being open and vulnerable with you. But let's see, how are they currently thinking and feeling about you right now? Oh, we have something. We have the Page of Coins. Tower, and Justice. So I'm just going to sort of reorganize here. So we have the Three of Cups in reverse, the Tower in reverse, Justice. Okay, so this person really struggles with change. They feel like when it comes to you, they feel like you have options, is what I'm getting. I don't know why. I think with this Page of Coins and Three of Cups in reverse, it seems like they feel like you have options here. And I'm starting to get this feeling of that maybe this is a situation where the two of you are no longer together or not speaking. And this had ended quite some time ago. What this person is currently going through is trying to discover their authentic identity. They are learning more about themselves. They are trying to understand the lessons here with you and what you have taught them. Because I think that it almost feels like when you met this person, it felt very serendipitous. It could have felt very fated. It could have felt like, again, the perfect match. But something happened as time went on where this person was sort of, their mask was falling. Who they really were was coming apart here. And you saw who they really were. You saw their true colors. And I'm not saying that this is does not have to be a bad thing. Their true colors does not have to be something that is evil or toxic or whatever. Okay, I don't do those readings. The energy that I'm picking up on this person is that they are coming through as someone who struggles with their identity and self-discovery. They are having a hard time figuring out who they are. So you could have met this person at a young age. Okay, and this is now several years later, and you were like this guiding light to them. You were someone who was special, and this person, I feel like with this Justice card in reverse, really wants to try to come in and balance things out, but it's not looking like they are in a place of willing to change with this Tower card in reverse. I feel like their energy right now feels very much like truly like falling apart, and they're holding on to things quite tightly. They don't want to let this tower fall. They almost don't want to let this mask fully go for some reason. But it's almost like if you have not heard from this person in a while, they still want to try to come in with this Page of Coins. Okay, but the Page of Coins is someone who is inexperienced. They are not coming through with a full authentic offer. And so for you, it feels almost like not, it's not what you're seeking right now. It's not what you want with this person. You might not want anything to do with this person at all, actually. But it seems like whatever they're currently going through, they're trying to hold on really tight. And if this is like a past person, you could be a past person to them. They're holding on tightly to you, and they're like refusing to let go. They're holding on to the past a little bit here. They're not willing to allow sort of this change to come in. What are they currently feeling about pile of 3? Yeah, so they definitely want to come in. They definitely want to come in here. We have the 7 of Coins at the bottom of the deck and the Hanged Man. So, again, this is the situation where there isn't a lot of growth happening, I feel like. This Devil card in reverse tells me that this person is sort of unwilling to release the past and their bad habits. They're having a hard time doing so. They do, with the Devil card in reverse, they do recognize that it's there. Okay, but they're coming in as like this inexperience with this Page of Cups. They want to come in with like an apology. They want to come in trying to explain themselves, what they've been up to, have things have changed, this and that. But for some, I'm not picking up on your energy at all. It just seems like something that they want to do, but whatever's coming in for you right now, it feels very much like you don't really find this, like nothing's changed with this person. But they view you as someone who is sort of like this lesson for them. And I feel like that's hard for them to grasp right now. It feels like they are having a hard time just letting go, which is going to be really significant in order for this person to grow and change and evolve as a person, right? But it feels like the two of you are on two opposite sides of the coin. And so your advice, I feel like, is to let things play out with this person, however they play out. If you are in no contact and this person comes in, you might want to hear them out, but I think that you recognize that there isn't like a change here. Like this person is not willing to step outside of themselves, really. And maybe your lesson here was that your spiritual lesson here was that you did what you could. Like you were this person's guiding light. You helped this person look inside themselves, really. And maybe that's it, right? Maybe that was the connection as a whole. That because of you, this person wants to change. And that's a great thing. So I hope that resonated with you, pile 3. If that did not, you can go ahead and watch pile 1 and 2. I do feel like all the readings today were sort of like mixed together somehow. But yeah, if that didn't resonate, you can go and book a personal reading with me in the link in my bio if that is what you choose to do. Yeah, thank you so much.